Well, thank you very much indeed, Struan, and thank you also for your inspirational speech at the start of this contribution, which I think set the tone very well. And like you, I was inspired and hope people across Iran also will be inspired by the words we heard from Mariam Rajavi earlier. And she should know that she has many, many admirers in the United Kingdom who want to see her here speaking to us in the United Kingdom, and also look forward to the day when she will be able to walk freely and lead the people of Iran. I send my solidarity to everyone watching this event across Iran and displaced Iranians around the world living in exile who desperately hope that one day they will be able to walk freely down the streets in Tehran. And just this week, I raised with the Foreign Secretary, Dominic Raab, the case of the overall torture and human rights abuses of the Iranian regime, and specifically the execution of Navid Afkari, who was forced to confess under torture to the murder of an IGLC official during the protests in 2008, and who was, despite the opposition of decent people across the world, executed recently. The Iranian regime has historically used terrorist attacks and assassination against Iranian dissidents in Europe and killed members of the NCRI in Switzerland, in Italy, and in Turkey. The terrorism against the Iranian resistance is the other side of the regime's internal repression and aims to eliminate any credible and democratic opposition to this regime. In the summer of 2018, we know that the regime in Iran attempted to bomb the gathering of the NCRI in Paris, which was held in support of a free and democratic Iran. And the bombing plot came as a new wave of popular protests erupted across Iran, which the regime said the Iranian resistance organized for and planned in months. The regime in Iran targets the Iranian resistance because Mariam Rajavi has a democratic platform for the future of Iran, which is gaining increasing support and recognition in Iran and internationally, and because the NCRI is playing a crucial role in exposing the regime's human rights violations, their terrorist activities, and their illicit nuclear program. The bombing plot in Paris was foiled, and after close cooperation between security agencies and police across France, Germany, and Belgium. This shows that there must be a coordinated European response based on firmness to counter the regime's terrorism. I agree with what's already been said by Teresa Villiers and others, that necessary steps in this regard is to designate Iran's regime's leaders and institutions like the IRGC and Ministry of Intelligence as terrorist organisations. But the UK government must abandon a policy of appeasement for a policy of maximum pressure and firmness that recognises and supports the democratic alternative presented by the NCRI and backs the democratic aspirations of the Iranian people for change. I urge Dominic Raab just this week to increase the pressure and to increase the condemnation of the UK government for the role of Iran in human rights abuses within Iran, but also for the malicious and malignant role that it plays across the wider Middle East. And so in ending this message, I send my solidarity to all the people of Iran and my thanks to all those who continue the fight.